Hi, my name is Victoria. I am an emerging historian with Heritage Toronto, and I am working on the Equity Heritage Initiative as a programs coordinator. So, I am Nigerian originally. I came to Canada in 2015 for school as an international student. When I first came, I was looking for a similar ethnic community. So one of the first places I visited was like a Jamaican restaurant in Scarborough where I was staying. And the food was really nice. And I remember asking them where I could get a grocery store that sells African and Caribbean food. And then they directed me to Little Jamaica, and I've been coming here ever since.
Hi, my name is Jodie Chinnery. I'm a second generation Canadian of Trinidadian and British ancestry, and I am an emerging historian for Heritage Toronto. So part of my role as a public programs coordinator with Heritage Toronto was an oral history collection. Basically, this started because I wanted to showcase the rich history of Trinidad's diaspora in Toronto. And I was able to connect with the community and sit down and have these conversations with significant steel pen artists who are excited and willing to share their stories with me.
Little Jamaica is a very good examples of the ways that Black communities have settled outside of their indigenous communities in indigenous countries. So for the project being an oral history project, I thought that was really important so that the people of the neighborhood and of this heritage could speak directly on their experiences and of their businesses here in Little Jamaica, because the cultural face of Toronto is very Jamaican.
So being able to sit down with these artists and my community, I was able to get the Trinidadian diaspora excited about heritage, engaged with heritage. I think it's important that all communities are excited and engaged with heritage work, especially since history is so crucial to preserving and promoting human rights. And so it wasn't just my project, but it was a project that elevated the Trinidadian and Tobagonian diaspora in Toronto.
Doing this initiative is, for me, the opportunity to lay the groundwork for anybody else who's interested in heritage work, who might not necessarily see themselves reflected in heritage programming right now. Giving people the opportunity to say that they can write themselves into the heritage stories and into the heritage programs of the city. Largely, I hope that whoever comes after me is telling an entirely different story from what I'm telling in this project, but a story that's just as important and close to their heart as mine.